Three pillars of health system.
Welcome to the Ultimate You podcast. Design your dream lifestyle with Andy Anderson's three pillars of health system. You can achieve anything with the right psychology, nutrition, and body.
Alright guys, welcome to the Ultimate You podcast, and today we've got a massive episode. I've been excited all week about this one. We're going to be talking with world champion, two-time world champion, Andreia Brazier. How are you, Andreia? How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. And you're in Dubai at the moment?
I live in Dubai. I've been living in Dubai for the past year.
Wow, and how is it over there? Good?
Yeah, it's great. I really like Dubai. You have many things to do. It's very nice. And we have the beach also very close.
Yeah, wow. The life of a jet setter, world champion. So look, Andrea, how did you get started in bodybuilding?
I started long time ago. It was about 92 when I been in the gym for the first time. A friend of mine, she took me to the gym, and I started actually doing like a gymnastic. I really enjoy, the fact that when I step into there, I was looking those girls trying very hard, those shoulder exercise, to get some shoulder definition. And I had already very nice shoulders, So for me, it was like, I felt like, wow, I can just maintain what I feel my body already naturally as I give it.
Yeah.
I had.
Okay, excellent. So it's been a pretty amazing ride for you, pretty amazing journey. You've won the worlds twice in a row now. How did that feel? Your last win?
The last win was very nice for me because I was very focused in do my best that year, because the year before I did, I suffered doing my diet and things like that, but I didn't care too much about the stage. I went there and I said, okay, whatever. So this year I made sure, no, when I go on stage, I will feel more that energy, And also the second time is always better than the first time, because you have already the experience of the first time. So I could have done that better. I could have done this better. So you can go second time better.
Yeah. So how did you deal with the pressure of having to regain the title again, going up to win the Worlds for the second time? How did you deal with the pressure?
Like, I didn't feel pressure, to be honest. I just felt like, yes, I want to do, so let's do it, And I had the confidence that I did it before, I would do it again. Because I believed I was improving. So I couldn't see, like, I thought I had very good chance. And I thought that should be mine. That was my my thinking, like mindset. That I really believed for myself. And then I just waited, and I went there to get what was mine. That's how, that was my thinking, but I was also make sure I was being real. So I worked hard, I diet very hard, and I did everything I felt I should do to look in the way they wanted.
Yeah, amazing. It takes so much dedication. So it's very admirable what the effort that you go through to get up on stage. So tell me, what does drive you? I mean, you're training how many times a day? 2-3 times a day. You're strict on your diet. It's constant discipline. What drives you every day to be a world champion?
Like, I train once a day.
Yeah.
Once a day it's enough. And like, especially now that let's say I'm off season, okay, I train once a day. Sometimes I go to the gym in the morning because I also work in the gym. So I go to the gym in the morning. I might have time to do just some abs. So I do like, let's say, half an hour of my abs. I don't have time to do my legs. So when I come back again, legs. But normally I prefer train for an hour and a half, and like as I feel. So it starts like okay, and then you go warming, and then you get more strong and more blood, pumping. So 1 hour and a half, good session is enough for me. Don't need train 2-3 times a day.
Okay, awesome.
Would be too much.
So what inspires you every morning to get up and do that? What drives you?
Looking at myself in the mirror, but the thing that drives me the most, it's my strength. I feel like if I go to the gym and I cannot lift as I used to lift, or I cannot do the exercise as fast as I like doing it, or I set up, let's say, 5 exercises to do like that, and then I feel like, oh my God, yeah, I can do it, but I was doing it last year easily. This type of things keep myself like, yes, I want to do this better. I can do this faster. I can do that heavier. I can do better form in this one. And like that, so I can keep feeling myself progressing. And that is the main goal for me.
Yeah, great. So
because the food, yeah, and the food and the shape, it comes through the work, it comes naturally. I don't think too much, like, because if I go to the gym and I do what I have to do, the shape will come.
Yeah.
Because I eat good food.
Yeah. So speaking of that, what does your nutrition plan look like? What sort of foods do you eat every day to keep so lean and in such good shape?
Like, I've been looking more carefully about sugars and carbohydrates for the past 2 years. In the past, before I start competing, I always eat it healthy. Like, I never really like a chocolate or sweets or cakes, things like that. Because I think they are not good for your health, not because I would become fat. But but since I started competing, then I start looking more. Okay, I will avoid the pasta. I will avoid the any kind of pasta, or eat less rice. Prefer more like sweet potatoes in these days, or like a nice quinoa. In small amounts. I avoid the carbs in the evenings. This is habits that it's always with me, and never really have like sweets. Maybe once in a year or once every 6 months, I might have a sweet. Yeah. In a special occasion, and if I really want, I have it.
So have you noticed much change in your body over the last 2 years when you cut out all those sugars and carbohydrates? Did you really sort of, tighten up, harden up a lot?
Yeah, like the biggest change I really felt was when I done my first diet, because I never dieted before. So my first diet I done in 2012 when I competed the first time that I was doing the Black Angel. So I got that body in about 8 weeks doing my diet. I was about 17% body fat before my diet. And then I went down there for about maybe 10 in 8 weeks. And it really was when I realized like, wow, I had no idea my body had that under, the extra body fat. So I was, and I am, very small, but people, they see in the picture and they think I'm rude. So I heard so many people thinking that I was taking something that was not possible, be like that. But they don't know my background, like I have a give it that I have good genetics, and I have a give it that I have a good and strong mind. So if I said I want to do something, I will do it. And I always think in my future. So I do it in a health good way, you know, because I think, okay, today I look like this, but what about the next 5, 10 years? You know, what about when I want to have kids? What? So you must think that you do fitness to make yourself better in every way, not only for the moment, for the stage. That goes, you know. Like, so now the last competition I done, even the supplements, I was taking very little. As less as I could take, I was taking. And fat burners, very, like, I would say maybe almost I didn't have any. At the beginning, was learning, I had a bit more, but then after a while I started thinking to myself, this is not very good, you know, for my liver and for my body, so let me try do it the best way I can. So that was all the points, you know, I was looking to improve through the...
Excellent. And what supplements were you taking going into the competition?
Like this year, the supplements I really enjoy always taking is like BCAAs. I take it before, after training. I enjoy sometimes the L-arginine. You know, I enjoy also before, after training, but I don't take all the time. I take for some time, then I stop a bit when I think, you know, okay, let's have a break now of these arginines. And I like L-glutamine, L-carnitine. I think also works very good for me. And I take normally like a protein shake after training. Depending how I feel, I add some oats on it. Depending how hard was the session. But really during the competition, sometimes if I was very low carbs, then I have a bit of carbs after my training. But depending how lean I want to get, I cut it off.
Okay, yeah, great. So tell us a bit more about the healthy food that you eat. Obviously, you know, you said you love to eat clean. What's your favorite clean, healthy recipe?
Sorry, it's just like I can't hear very well. Say again.
That's okay. So what's your favorite healthy recipe? Food.
My favorite health recipe. Yeah. At the moment, okay, I love, like, I buy rump, no fat, and then they cut in little pieces for me in the supermarket. So I make at home with a bit of olive, salt, and the mushrooms and the cherry tomatoes, and it's really like, oh my god, so nice. So you can put that in a dish and you can have it anytime, you know, because it's like my protein and some vegetables. Sometimes I put like peppers. So I like eating like in each meal a different color of pepper. And also I enjoy a lot the broccoli. So you do a mix of vegetables, you know, with the meat. And by the moment I really enjoy the rump. But like last month, I was eating lots of salmon. You know, I was really enjoying the grilled salmon with salads, especially when I go traveling. I think it's the easiest food and the healthiest, you know, you can get. I wasn't training much, so
had to keep clean on the diet.
make me. It's a bit frozen now.
Yes.
Can you hear
me?
me?
We're back.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Andrea, how many meals a day would you usually have? Do you have 4, 5, 6? How many times a day would you eat?
Like when I go competition, depending, I eat sometimes 6. Now, in these days, I've been eating like 5.
Yep.
5 times. I like having, of course, my breakfast. When I open my eyes, first thing I want is my breakfast. Then after a couple of hours, I have some snack. You know, my body asks me. So I have some snack. Then if I train, I have my protein, so I eat later. But if I don't train that time, I will have my lunch, then I have another snack. Depending, you know, how long I'll take to be home, I might have 2 snacks and then dinner when I get home. So it's like 5, 6 daily. It's small meals.
Okay, excellent. So, Andrea, tell me a little bit about the emotional ride. And obviously, you're very disciplined and you've got a super strong mindset. Do you ever get, you know, emotional cravings for food, or when you're feeling not as disciplined, maybe you're trying to control your emotions so you can get into the gym and train? How do you have that emotional intelligence? How do you control your emotions so you can be disciplined with your food and training all the time?
The first year, the first 6 months, I thought was so easy. You know, I got so lean, I didn't care, I didn't think about that. You know, also because it was short term, was like, took me like 3 months to be the leanest I ever been, you know. So for that, it's okay. But then when I had to keep that shape till another 6 months, because I had the world champion, so that starts, you know, play up in my head, because you see people, they go like, oh, there is a wedding, okay, I will go to the wedding because I have to. And then you get there and you cannot eat the food. So not because I could not eat the food, but I just get frustrated because you feel like I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's like a family thing, then it's like, but I have to go. So that type of things also gave me a B, you know. And then I felt also, for I can keep my mind set the way it should be, I had sometimes isolate myself more. You know, like I prefer be more with myself, doing my thing, so I can keep 100% focus. Not that somebody would take me out of my way, but I get too frustrated if somebody comes and, you know, because sometimes if they never done something like that, they don't understand. They think, oh, no, you're crazy, you need to leave, you need to eat. And, you know, like some people, they say like, I want to enjoy my life, I want to eat cake, I want to eat crisps, I want to eat hot dog, pizza. But I don't think like that, because that is, in my opinion, is not enjoyable. Like that is dying slowly, you know, because you eating very bad, you're killing yourself. But I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't, but I eat like that. So, you know, in the future, they get overweight, they can develop diabetes, heart condition, and many things. So they don't think in the long-term life, you know. So, but then this last year for my diet was easier for me, because I was, you know, I know what I have to do, and then some days, of course, you just get angry because I feel like, oh, but I would like to eat my rye bread, you know, with my peanut butter, but I cannot, you know, today. And then that's irritates me a bit. But also these diets like this make myself maybe more aggressive. But in a way, like the way if somebody asks me something, I tell them straight, this. So some people sometimes they think, oh my God, she's so aggressive. But it's not that I'm aggressive. I'm just, you know, I just tell them as it is. And some people sometimes they are not used to maybe, you know, hear that way. Yeah, hear that way. But that is the truth. If you want things work, you need to do the right way.
That's right. Yeah, great message, and so true. So what would your best advice be for men or women that are starting their weight loss journey? They want to get fit, they want to get healthy. What's your best advice for them?
The first thing is listen to the body and give to the body what the body needs, not what the eyes wants. You know, like, because most of people, especially the people that they put the over, it's because they eat over. So first thing, decrease the portions, and it's very good if they can keep it up, like I said, like I do, small meals through the day. So they have their main meals, but they have good snacks between, because it will help them have a smaller main meal. So they should every day try a bit less of something, a bit less of something. Don't try cut everything in the first day, because it might play too much with their hormones, and also they are big, so their body start getting smaller. So sometimes the body can understand something is wrong. So they might go crazy and start eating again and become big again. So first thing they need to want, also really want it, and take the decision and take it serious. Because many people wish, I wish, but they don't do nothing for that. Or any little stone on their way, it's an excuse. But my work doesn't allow me, or I don't have time. We always have time for ourselves. Ourselves always come first, because if you don't look after yourself, how you are going to deal with the rest of your life? If you don't have health, you cannot work. If you cannot work, how are you going to live? Only if you have somebody to look after you and provide, for you. So the first thing is the health. If you're happy with yourself, if you stop the excuse and do something about it, rather than sit and blame or talk bad about people that they get there, that they can do it, do it, because for sure it will turn you into the person that you really are. You really should be that. And every day it's one step to build a strong house, so they need to understand they should go small steps, cut here, cut there, improving this, improving that. And when they see in 3 months, they already something so much better. In the next 6 months, they are already another person. In 1 year, they change it completely, and they never come back. Because what I don't agree is people that they follow these diets and they decrease their weight too fast. They cannot keep that, because they didn't have enough time to change. They need to change here first, for they can change, really change. So you need to be consistent. You need to believe. You need to want, and you cannot give up.
Yeah, I love that. Very, very motivating. I'm sure they're going to get a lot of benefit from hearing that from a world champion. Awesome advice, Andreia. So tell me, what sort of cardio do you do? Do you do HIIT training or steady state? What's your favorite sort of cardio?
My favorite cardio is go to bed to sleep. I don't do cardio. I'm not a cardio girl. I think sometimes maybe if you do an interval training, it's kind of a bit of fun. But really, no, I go to the gym. I work have light, moderate weight, so I play with them depending how I feel. So that is my cardio. Yeah. I like the weight, so I don't. If I do cardio, I think maybe I would be too lean. But for the competition, I did maybe for the 2 weeks before competition, I did some power walking, make me sweat a bit more. I was trying to take my legs down, a bit more thin than last year. So I think that was, I could get my goal. But when I do cardio, that's what I do.
So what sort of rep ranges do you play with? If obviously weight training is your favorite sort of cardio, what sort of rep ranges do you usually use when you're training?
It varies so much. For example, I can go from 10 reps to 100 reps. Yeah. So For example, when I was training for the Worlds this year, I was doing like leg day, depending. I go like 100 reps in one go for each exercise. So it was one day I trained my legs and I could not train for the rest of the week. So, but I was only doing like very light weights, of course, for I can manage that. And some exercise, body weight, and destroy you, you know. So like that is the thing. Some people, doesn't matter which exercise I do or how I do it. If I want to change the shape through that, I will find my way. You know, I will find the way that I feel like, yeah, it is working. Wow, I can see, I can feel.
Excellent. So, Andreia, we're almost wrapping it up. I've got two more questions for you before we finish, but our listeners would love to know who inspires you. Obviously, you inspire a lot of people, you know, hundreds of thousands of people across the world. Who inspires you to be great?
I was just talking another day with a friend of mine about this. It's like, to be honest, I get inspired by like people, like for example, some of my clients, okay, that they come and you see the difference in the people, you know, like people that they make the same mistakes every day, they come and they complain. And then people that you tell them, do this, okay, I got it. And they go and they do it, and you see them weekly by weekly, they changing, they getting stronger. She could not do push-ups, so I told her how to do that. Look, she can do now. Wow, you know, these is people that I get inspired by them, you know. You see them, they come, they listen to you, and you see them progressing. And that's what gives me lots of motivation, you know, and more love for what I do. Because it's good you tell us, because I'm telling them the way I done, you know. I will not tell them something I don't know. So I only tell them what I know. And I see people that they listen and they do it, they succeed, and that gives me so much confidence and so much motivation, you know. And yeah, this really is what motivates me, like give me. I don't get motivated seeing strong girls' pictures like that.
So it's the clients that inspire you every day.
Yeah, like it's normal people, you know, every day. And yeah, maybe sometimes you see like that movie Iron Man. Iron Man, right? That gives me some motivation also, you know. I watch it and say, tomorrow I'll hit the gym. You know, no, it's the one, what's the name of the movie for the Arnold? Pump Iron?
Pumping Iron.
Pumping Iron.
Big Arnie. Big Arnie can inspire anyone, can't he?
Yeah. That I like. That one I like. Yeah.
Awesome, Andreia. So, look, to finish up, what does the future hold for you? What's your vision? What are your goals? What's coming up for you in the future?
I set up my business in Dubai last year, and you know, I'm very happy. Now I'm taking my driving license.
Congratulations.
So, like, I'm always looking to organize, you know, now my business in a better way, the same way I organize myself with like my eating habits, my gym habits, you know. So I'm organizing my business, so moving forward that way. Working in our website, we have many projects coming up, like videos, be able to help people online. You know, we are going to be setting nutritional Skype consultation for people, you know, that they want to have the opportunity to speak directly and get their advice and that push that they need, you know, to succeed. And also, of course, we're doing like, I want to go for Australia.
Oh, great.
I want workshop. Yeah, I want to do a workshop in Australia. Kill some girls there, some guys, you know, show them how I work out, and they can have the taste, you know.
Well, that sounds really good, and I'm sure the Australians will embrace you with open arms and love to have you come down and do lots of workshops down here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then we see anything that, you know, is good for me. I'm okay to go and try and learn new things. I think it's good. More I learn, more experience I have, more I can help other people and myself.
Yeah, so true, so true. Look, terrific, Andreia. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. Everyone's going to love hearing from you and your point of view on health and fitness. So again, I'd like to say thanks a lot, Andreia.
Thank you, and thank you for the opportunity. It's always good to speak rather than write.
Very true, very true. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.